This year, my class had the privilege to work on 2 different Madera method projects, and we started the year working on the Sheriff's Project with 4 other classes from Madera Unified, and in the beginning of March, we started the Gabriel Moore project. He's actually a really incredible man, because even though he started out life as a slave, once he came to California and had his freedom, he amassed a very large fortune at the time. At the time of his death, he was worth over $15,000. And that's an incredible accomplishment considering the times and the situation that he would have found himself in.
January 4th, 1871. Dear Diary, this was a sad day for me. I was sitting at my cabin on the Kings River thinking about the election. Then it hit me. I decided to vote for the first time. I saddled my horse and headed for the Millerton courthouse. That is where I had to go to vote. When I got there, I walked inside to the county clerk's office. His name was Harry Dixon. He asked me what I wanted, and I told him that I wanted to register to vote. He told me that he was not going to allow me to register to vote, and I asked him why. He said it was because I was a black man. I felt angry and disappointed. All I could think of was getting him back. After a few minutes, I got back on my horse and went back home. This is wrong not to allow black people to vote. I hope it will change someday.
April 15th, 1865. Dear Diary, right now I feel more sorrowful than I could ever explain to you. Sadly, I read in the newspaper today that President Abraham Lincoln has been shot dead by a man named John Wilkes Booth. Also right now, here in Fresno County, most people are happy about the fact that John Wilkes Booth killed President Abraham Lincoln, because the people of Fresno County didn't like the fact that Lincoln wanted to free the slaves. This is disgusting in my opinion, because sure, you can strongly disagree with someone or someone's beliefs, but never be happy about someone's death, never ever. President Abraham Lincoln did nothing wrong to John Wilkes Booth, and why should he have to die while a murderer gets to live? I'm sure that people will remember what Abraham Lincoln said about how this country won't survive half free and half slave. Congress will listen, and America will be a better place. Diary, I may not get much sleep. I hope President Abraham Lincoln is in a better place and that they catch John Wilkes Booth and put him in jail. Good night, Diary. I will talk to you some other time. I never thought I would write that much and do that good from when I first started. So yeah, and I encourage all you guys to learn more about history, because personally, if I didn't have to write this by choice, I probably wouldn't have learned about much history. So yeah, I think you guys should learn more history about each state.
At the time of his death, the fact that he died while crossing across the Kings River, and another is when his gravestone was vandalized, and that happened in the 1960s. And we actually have a piece of that gravestone that we hope to restore after all of the social distancing is over.